What's up, everyone? It's D. Bailey. Thank you for tuning in to Dose of Dad Daily. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you guys to the 3D family. But today I want to discuss what I've learned from play fighting with my sons. All right. I'm a father 3 times. I'm a little bit older than I may look. I'm assuming that you guys have that same sentiment. I have a 30-year-old, 28-year-old, and a 9-year-old who will be 10 pretty soon. I've learned a lot of the lessons over the years, but what I've mainly become in tune with lately is my 9-year-old son. All right. I think it's all absolutely necessary for a father to play fight with his son. All right. And it's also absolutely necessary that a son receives that relationship or experiences that relationship with his father. All right. For several reasons. All right. I'm going to try to take my time so I can cover everything that I really want to share. All right. One being the expression or the release of the testosterone energy. All right. Physiologically is absolutely necessary. We all know that boys have testosterone, and it's good that they let that out. Most of our kids spend lots of time in school, all right, where they're taught to suppress that side of them, behave, sit still, exercise discipline, which is fine. However, because of who they are and their makeup, it's absolutely necessary that they get to release that testosterone. All right. So the next one I want to explore will be all the different emotions and feelings that come with competition. All right. I think it's natural and both healthy for a boy to have that competitive spirit. All right. However, when it comes out with the father, that competition needs to be explored from the perspective of a father. All right. So there are times where a son or a boy may be losing a competition. All right, with his father. He needs to learn first that it's okay to possibly lose. All right. Not just being told that it's okay, but also there may be tears. Okay, there may be tears from a loss. All right, having that expression of sympathy or empathy and patience from a father, a hug from tears, however you want to deal with it. Maybe you don't want to deal with it with the hug. Maybe you want to tell your son, suck it up. Both of those are realistic. Okay, one, a father cares for a son. A father is there to let the son know that this is just me. All right. The world is not going to treat you this way. All right. Whereas another father may just say, suck it up. The world is not going to do this for you. So it's natural that the son gets to experience that in the safety of a, father's presence. Okay. So that competition, again, another lesson in that competition is what I tell my son. I say, I'm your father. I'm your father. I'm the only person in this planet that only man on this planet that wants you to be better than him. All right. I tell them you won't confront anyone in this world that want you to be great. Therefore, you have one of the best friends on this planet in your father. All right. There's no need to compete with me. What we're doing right now is exercising. All right. There will be a time where you will naturally become stronger than I am. All right. You will become better. You will become greater. And that's the whole intent. Just raw genetics and raw natural instinct is that genes get better, in my opinion. That may be theories and arguments around it, but I've explored that throughout my time on this planet. All right. Competition, competition is definitely healthy. All right. Testing limits. All right. Boys need to know, their strength. They need to know that they're getting stronger. They need to know, okay, well, my dad is this strong. I'm this strong. All right. Am I there yet? Testing abilities, kicking. There are times where the boy may hit me in my stomach and it hurts. All right. And it may make him feel good because he knows that he's strong. He hurt his dad a little bit with, reasonably injured or hurt his dad. All right. And there may be times where you have to say, dad is human. Okay. It teaches them reality. Your father is human. He gets hit in the groin, in the stomach. You can't hit me in my face. Let's establish boundaries in the competition. All right. There are lessons to be learned, such as, there's so many, but one lesson that I teach him is, if you ever hit a man, expect to be hit back. All right. Expect to be hit back. So there may be times where he punched me and I'm not playing, but he'll punch me and I may not feel like fighting, but to drive home that lesson, if you hit me, you can expect to be hit back. All right. Of course, within appropriate boundaries for, him being my son. All right. You will notice, again, I just did a video. I encourage you guys to go back and watch it yesterday about fathers and why the presence of a father is important. And one thing that I discuss is that where boys may be lacking without that presence of a father, a lot of times it's femininity. You'll notice, not always, but a lot of times when there's a boy who doesn't experience a father, there's a strong chance that he will become feminine. All right, because he's only there to experience, a female, who in many cases will prevent that boy from exploring their boundaries or exploring their potential because of what the female is not able to do. All right, I experienced this a lot with, relationships, and of course my mother. Grandma take him out and she may be fearful of what may happen, whereas the boy may desire to explore, test their boundaries or whatnot. All right, but yes, it's absolutely necessary that a boy and a father experience the idea of play fighting. All right, and of course, the boy's learning how to fight. He's learning self-defense, whether it be boxing, martial arts, what have you. Okay, he's learning how to, sometimes, for lack of better words, suck it up. No one's going to stop everything for an unduly sensitive boy. Does that make sense? So, for example, oh, I got a scratch right here. Are you okay? Sure you're okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be all right. It's just, okay, all right, so let's go. Let's continue on. All right. So that is, my input. Let's hear what your experiences are with your sons or, your father. What style of play fighting do you guys like to do? But, my son and I, we have multiple videos where we play fight, whether it be boxing, and martial arts or whatnot. But let's hear it, guys. Thank you so much for giving me your ear and tuning into your dose of Dad Daily. All right, I again encourage you to join the 3D family and check out what both myself and my son offer over here. Lots of adventure, lifestyle experiences, and lessons as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.